All right, let's do it. It's Weather for Weather Geeks time here on Tuesday evening, the 28th day of August in 2018, the eve of the Canfield Fair. We've got Labor Day weekend coming up, the unofficial end to summer. We've got the official start of meteorological fall coming up this weekend. Saturday is the first day of September. Of course, meteorological fall, September, October, and November. But boy, it sure feels like summer out there. Just a stifling day today. It was 91 this afternoon, making it our 14th 90-degree plus day here in 2018, easily outdoing the last several years. We're getting pretty close to that number back in 2012, and we might get to number 15 tomorrow. I've got 89 in the forecast. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we did hit 90 once again Wednesday afternoon. Here are the numbers for today. We hit 91 this afternoon, but just as impressive, if not more so, the low. Now, we've had warmer nights this summer, but it's getting to be late August, and 74 degrees. That's kind of gross. Nowhere near any records today. The record high 96 was out of reach. Boy, that record low sounds nice. Back in 1982, it was a crispy cool 41 degrees. When we look at August as a whole, we're running 4 degrees above the average. We'll probably finish in the top 10 to 12, I think, as far as the warmest Augusts on record, rivaling the very warm August we had 2 years ago back in 2016. Hot Augusts in modern times include 1995, 2016, and this year is kind of the top three, it looks like, since the mid-90s. Again, 91 over the last 2 days. We might make it an official heat wave tomorrow. We have to hit 90 to make it an official heat wave here in eastern Ohio and western PA. Heat index value got up to the mid-90s today, just like it did yesterday. We had a little bit of a breeze today. The breeze was definitely more noticeable today than yesterday. Helped a little bit, but still pretty warm breeze. Pretty easy to see where we have a cold front on the map this evening. It is right here. It's the difference between the warmer than average air and the cooler than average air that's been parked up across the northern plains and northern Rockies and the mountains. As I showed you last night on this video, they've had some snow over the last 24 hours in the very highest elevations. All right, I think tomorrow, again, it's a very warm, humid day. Again, we'll make a run at 90. Clouds will start to increase in the afternoon. Now, if you have outdoor plans in the morning or the first part of the afternoon, well, it's going to be hot, but it is going to be dry. We've been talking about the timing of this front being more towards the evening, and I still think that's right. Now, there is some wiggle room here on when the thunderstorms are most likely. The most recent run of our in-house model here has the most likely corridor for thunderstorms right around 5 to 6 p.m. This could be a little bit early. Some of our other high-resolution modeling holds off the storms until more like 7 or 8 p.m., but either way, it's an early evening event for the most part. So I have our hourly rain chances right now in our current forecast peaking between 6 and 8. As I take a look at the latest high-res modeling this evening, I'll tweak this some, but yeah, just plan on, in general terms, an early evening ramp up in our thunderstorm activity. The atmosphere will be very unstable tomorrow. With this kind of heat and humidity, it's a very buoyant atmosphere. Air partials will have no trouble rising. It's just a matter of the temperatures aloft, the wind aloft, some of the other factors we look at when we talk about how strong thunderstorms could be. It's not all just about the instability. There's many other things we look at as well. But yeah, the atmosphere very, very unstable with this type of heat and humidity. Now, the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a low-end risk for severe weather tomorrow. I think that's the right call at this point. I don't think it's a big severe weather day, but briefly, you could certainly see some hard downpours, some frequent lightning, an outside risk of a damaging wind gust or enough rain to cause some minor street and highway flooding. These things I think will be moving pretty quickly, so they're not going to sit over your location for very long. So again, kind of what I have right now is 5 to 8, but I'm, before the 11 o'clock news tonight, I'll continue tweaking the timing on this. So, the timing's important. It's the opening day of the Canfield Fair. People have outdoor plans of all sorts of shapes and sizes at this time of the year, after school, after work activities. So it's an important high-impact forecast. So I'll be paying a lot of attention to what the high-res modeling shows this evening. All right, in the wake of the front, Thursday is a much different day. The air will be cooler, it will be drier, and kind of a gloomy-looking morning on Thursday. A lot of clouds around, kind of a stratocumulus deck here. And out of that stratocumulus deck, there could be some sprinkles or a little drizzle. But I do think the sky brightens in the afternoon. It may take until late afternoon, but it will happen eventually. It should make for a nice evening then. Thursday evening should be beautiful. Again, low humidity, not that warm at all, and a fairly bright end of the day. Friday's also a winner, although it'll start to warm up. It won't be humid just yet on Friday. I showed you this graphic last night. I'll get out of the way again. Here's kind of an overview of the weather impacts at the fair this year, Wednesday through Monday. Wednesday's a high impact day because it is going to be hot. You got to stay hydrated if you're going to be, well, walking around the fair or doing anything outdoors. It's going to be just like the last couple of days. High impacts in the evening as a lot of people head to the fair after work and after school. We might have to deal with some showers and some storms for a couple of hours right around dinner time Wednesday evening. Now, impacts from the weather will be lowest Thursday and Friday. Thursday, just great. I mean, yeah, a gloomy morning, but the afternoon and evening should be fantastic with low humidity. Friday is a big day at the fair. It's always busy on Fridays, and I do think the weather will be great. It'll start to warm up, though. We'll get into the lower 80s on Friday. Now, impacts over the weekend, it really starts to turn sticky Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday is most likely to be dry. Sunday, we have to include the chance for a shower and thunderstorm. Same idea on Labor Day. On Monday, warm, humid, mid-80s, and maybe a spotty shower or a thunderstorm as we wrap up the fair and wrap up Labor Day weekend on Monday. Longer range, last night we got a fresh run of the long-range European modeling that goes out a full 46 days. We'll break this down kind of week by week, and this looks like kind of what I talked about last night. If you watched last night's Weather Geeks, talked about how some of the modeling is coming around to a cooler idea in mid-September. Last week, a lot of the long-range modeling was showing kind of endless summer in September, just warm from start to finish pretty much. But we're starting to see, as we get a little bit closer, we're starting to see some variations in that theme. And the overall takeaway here is as we get into kind of mid-September, this is kind of the week of the 10th through the 17th, so starting the weekend after Labor Day, taking us through the 17th, notice those cool anomalies start coming east, and that might have some staying power. So if you're tired of the hot and humid weather, it's starting to look like we're going to get a pretty nice reprieve for more than just a day or two. A more consistent reprieve from the heat and humidity as we go into that second and third week of September. I'll do an official September outlook and a fall outlook at the end of this week on Friday before the weekend, before the start of September, so you can look forward to that. I'll have that on 21 News at 6 and 11, and I'll probably do a blog post on ericwfmj.com as well. Thanks for watching Tuesday night's weather for Weather Geeks. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night.